You're never gonna hear me talk mess about that intro. Okay, this is SvC Chaos, SNK versus Capcom, and this is the final stop on our journey. We are saving the best for last. Not the best game by far, but best in terms of entertainment. Because you people want to see me suffer. And suffer I shall. This game has SNK boss syndrome on at all times. It's waiting for you. Alright, so this game is a lot more basic. There are some KOF things. There's 4 buttons. However, there's other systems you would not expect. Mostly the fact that it costs meter to throw someone. If you whiff your throw, you lose meter then and there. So the character I'm playing as, Shiki, is someone I mentioned in SNK Gals Fighters. She comes from a Samurai Showdown game that was on a platform known as the Hyper Neo Geo. It was a game that essentially faded into obscurity along with the platform. Thus, she kind of plays a little differently from other Samurai Showdown characters. Because they're borrowing systems and elements from her original game. I fucked that up. There you go, don't whiff your normals, kids. There we go. So I'm gonna be giving this game my best effort. These are some weird stages. It's one thing if a fight takes place in a forest, but why are we on this orbital space elevator exactly? That's the weird thing about this game's plot. And yes, it does have one. Thanks, comic books. Why did I keep moving? Essentially, this game takes place in purgatory. I don't know how. I don't know why SNK tried to justify these barren stages with no population to them. But they were looking for a way to justify it. Everybody's kind of fighting in the fight dimension right now. It seems like a dumb idea. There's no way KOF would use something that stupid. Okay. Can't just throw those out. There we go. Not letting that go. So that was my Exceed move. You can only use those once per match. I didn't say once per round, once per match. These are incredibly powerful moves that can take away at most 50% by themselves. But they are well worth the investment, especially Shiki's, because it has a unique property. Upon connection, she drains health from the opponent and makes it her own. So when I said Shiki had unique mechanics, she essentially has target combos. These are, you can rapidly press one button in combination with each other, and she'll keep doing slashes up to a certain point. Because she doesn't go by your light, heavy punch, light, heavy kick deal. Because she's a Samurai Showdown character, A, B, and C is light, medium, heavy. Also, that super has startup invincibility, something we will be using quite frequently.
No escape.
Here's the unique thing about Shiki. She has very few attacks that are considered a low. The only thing she has is this sweeping, crouching C. And a special move. Thank you. Don't want to whiff that one. Now let's see if the game is going to be vindictive or not. Your fourth opponent depends on certain criteria. It's merciful! You would either fight Dan Hibiki here, if the game's being nice, or you would fight Gainitz from the King of Fighters, if the game is being incredibly SNK. I believe the conditions depend on if you're using an SNK character or a Capcom character, but I've gotten matches against Gainitz as Shiki before, so I'm not sure if that's ironclad. So those target combos that I've been using, you can special cancel those. Also, I ran into that. Right. Ow, that hit behind him. Okay, buddy. So you'll probably notice something I'm not doing to try and close the gap. Rolling. Because there is none. There is no rolling of any kind. There's barely any maneuverability in this game. There are super jumps of some kind, but yeah, you're mostly going to be relying on your character if you want to get around. And Sagat, what they did to you. Point-blank tiger shots just don't work. They sail right past your opponent because of the way the sprite is designed. Not that that's stopping Sagat from getting in, mind you. I need my health back, please. Yeah, Sagat is by far the weirdest one in this game. He really doesn't feel complete. It feels like he just has random invincibility, which is not good for someone like him. Because you want to be able to actually hit him, but he makes it impossible to do so. There, I don't care for your fireballs. Okay.
No escape.
So no ability to get in around Sagat essentially turns this game into Street Fighter 2. And you know how much fun I had playing Street Fighter 2. Alright, buddy, I don't mind. I don't mind playing that way. Moment of pause. So there is a bootleg version of this game, SvC Chaos Plus. You can essentially play as the mid-bosses. Because of these changes, it does weird things to certain characters. Mostly Iori. He has a super in this game that essentially does no damage as a result. So that's lovely. Really, I should be using the B combo a lot more because it leads to juggle opportunities, but the A version is faster.
No escape.
Also, in some cases, if you don't confirm it, it's not a true block string. So Iori just does not care for your combos. Which is just fabulous. Okay. That's an overhead. I fucked up. That was not start of invincibility, game.
No escape.
No, it wasn't. Oh my god, I can't time that. It's so finicky. Alright, I think the sub-boss is up next. Yep. And we get Violent Ken. So far, so good. Famous last words. So, Violent Ken, if you played Ultra Street Fighter 2, you know what this guy can do. He has a special dash move that he will use to get in, and it's very fitting of Ken. Get me through that fireball business. Not that it matters, because he'll delete the damage. He'll delete whatever health I got. So everything up to this point has been easy. Has been relatively trouble-free. Not here. Now SNK boss kicks in. It's so weird. That was nuts. Okay.
Continue.
Just don't care for any of that. Got it.
Come on.
So unless you're a character that can move about and react accordingly, and at a moment's notice, you're screwed. He also doesn't care. It's pertinent to every Ken player you find online, but they just don't care. Look, he hit the ground? That's worthy of a Dragon Punch. With absolutely no repercussions. And I can't block that. I can't stuff that. I can't punish that.
No escape.
Oh, he's just like, get me out of there. How dare you press a button? I'm trying to show off. This is an uphill battle. Yeah, completely stuffed my move. Love it!
Continue. Come on.
Alright. I don't understand you, Ken. I really don't. I'd like to think I do, but I don't. Oh my god, it's just, the world is his fucking oyster. He can punish me any way he wants. I don't understand you.
No escape.
When can I actually hurt you again? When does the pain stop? Never! It never stops. Nothing stops. I essentially have to wait for him to stop blocking. He also just wanders behind me because teleports are weird like that? Sure. Oh, I am so dead. So yeah, Cliff Notes version, this fight sucks. He's not the worst opponent. Why would you try to punish me full screen? Why would you ever do that? No, it's my turn to play the game. I'm just going straight in. Love you too. Can't confirm my combos. Love you too.
No escape.
I know there's a time where I can punish you, but it's very awkward. See? Maximum mode Ken is the worst. In maximum mode, you can just special cancel to your heart's content, as long as you've got the meter. I would use it myself, but it requires advanced knowledge of combos, but yeah. Sure. That's something I totally have for this game.
No escape.
Yep, can't finish my combos. Why would you? Like, the cancel window is just so obscure. You'll end up missing it more often than you'll land it. No! This is the worst! I don't want to continue playing this, Ken. I don't want to continue playing this, Ken. Cut me a break, okay? Buddy? Buddy? No, you can't. You can't cut me a break because you suck.
Continue.
And in case you're wondering, the alternative to this, Orochi Iori, is just as bad. He could just keep going, like... There's no such thing as recovery. He's recovered. Even before you know it, he's recovered. Good lord.
No escape.
I should just delete that move from my list entirely. It's just... It doesn't work on him. Oh, jeez. Thank God. No, I'm essentially letting him rule the house. I can't help it.
Escape.
Yeah, I wasn't blocking or nothing, game. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Time for a move that does not affect him at all. That move is supposed to reverse your controls, but when the controls are custom made, it doesn't work to the extent that you think it would. And fuck you. As I said before, the challenge after him, much worse. Say hello to Shinakuma. Your nightmare and mine. His favorite hobbies include double fireballs, uppercuts every which way at every opportunity, and teleports where you don't know where he'll end up. And yes, I can jump back to those fireballs. Don't ask questions. Just accept block string, then get excited for more block strings. Alright, just gonna relax.
You win. No escape.
Alright. Realistically, the only thing that can threaten you is that. Realistically, the only thing that can threaten you is throws. So I could make this a little more flashy, or I could try to win. And really, the way to try to win is to get Akuma to exhaust himself. And it's a lot easier said than done, considering all the fucking real estate he gets.
Escape.
Ah, I'm not blocking low. Should know better. You gotta down back when you're fighting Akuma. I should have known better. Alright, I don't like you in max mode. I also don't like you throwing me. Oh, I should not have done anything. Okay. No!
Continue.
We'll be right back. Okay. But hey, in case you missed it, that is indeed an unblockable exceed. Instantaneous. I'll take it. I'll take it.
You win.
もう行ったの
No escape.
Ah, well. He still has his Raging Demon, by the way. Oh, for fuck's sake, Kuma. Just get damaged already. Nobody likes you.
よかった
I don't mind.
You win.
もう行ったの
Fuck this boss. He deserves no sympathy. No grandeur. No, yeah, let's go! I beat him! Nothing. Because of this ending. If you don't play absolutely perfectly, I'm talking Street Fighter 2 style, you don't lose a single round, and there's certain other criteria, this is the ending you get. Your character has disappeared from this earth entirely, and will be fighting in purgatory forevermore. What a depressing game. On multiple standpoints. This game had to follow Capcom versus SNK, so obviously they were incredibly large shoes to fill. And SNK's assets, their owner Aruze, and Playmore, the company wanting to buy them, all this was going on, and somehow they had to put out a game with Capcom characters in it somewhere in that mix. Obviously, it was going to suffer. It wasn't going to be perfect, but you figure at least a little bit of love would have gone into this game. The SNK you know, they had no love to give, and this concludes our look at the Capcom and SNK collaboration. Sorry it had to end on a sour note, but them's the breaks. I don't know why people are just, please re-release this game, it's so good. No. No, it wasn't. Kill the past. Leave it buried.
Game over.
Now let's get back to talking about King of Fighters games. Real ones.